Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Cutler, and I'm coming to you live from one of my work areas at my home office. The reason I'm recording this video is to give you another answer in the 52 list project 52 list project that I'm doing with my wife Gretchen. And the question this week is, what job did you always have as your dream job, and how does that relate to what you're doing these days? It's funny because the video I recorded last week sort of gave a view into what I wanted to be doing 10 years from now. And I'm already doing what I wanted to be doing once I figured out my profession as a writer and a photographer and a content producer. But if I go back to being a kid, the roles that I wanted to have as a professional, the jobs I wanted to have when I grew up, of course they were superhero and police officer and firefighter, and I don't know about astronauts so much, but James Bond, any of the heroes that were in the books and the shows that I was watching really came up as options for my professional career, for my future vocation. And it's funny because I'm none of those now. I'm not a superhero. I'm not a firefighter or a cop. And I'm not doing James Bond things, except when I sneak around doing street photography. But I still think back to what prompted me to feel like I wanted to do those things when I grew up, and those items as dream jobs. And I try and at least inject a little fun into the stuff that I'm doing day to day. So if I go do some street photography, I try and be a little clandestine about it. Not creepy clandestine, but clandestine about it. I also have learned over the ages how to do a few like private eye things. So the Encyclopedia Brown reading experience and watching all these detective shows has helped me in the past maybe breach different security over time and guess different codes and stuff like that. But no, I'm not doing my dream job, although what I am doing is my dream job. I am thrilled to be a content creator, a writer, a photographer, and someone who has a creative pursuit as their main outlet in life professionally. So that's it for this week's version of the 52 list project, and I will see you next week. I did figure out how to focus on me. What I have done is set the computer up so that I have the screen of the view off to my right. It's over there. And I was able to focus, and I'm using an EOS utility for my Canon camera, which makes it really easy to set this stuff up. And I do have the camera on a tripod, and I did pose the thing and set up the sound appropriately beforehand, which makes for a much better podcast or much better video. And you may see me jump back into my A Life of Play podcasts or my Bowl of Cheese podcasts, and I may even go into my Bucket Chat podcasts, which is something you haven't really heard of until now, but it's a project that I'm also doing with Gretchen, and that could be the next phase of our lives together, and it could be the next dream job. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.